What's up guys, Tim here from Audio Tutor. So today is a different kind of video than what we normally do. So normally if you're watching the Audio Tutor channel on YouTube or on Facebook, you will find some helpful hints, tricks, tips, advice, techniques to help you with your recording audio, recording your awesome new song, whatever it is, mixing that record to sound awesome, even mastering techniques as well. And we sometimes talk about songwriting too on this channel. So you're used to maybe that sort of thing. However, this video is going to be slightly different. We're going to be talking about the relationship between you and a new potential client, a new potential customer, or the relationship between you and someone you're potentially going to hire for a job, for a gig or a new job. So for example, let's say you are a mixing engineer. So let's say you're a mixing engineer. Hi, I do that too. How are you? Let's say you've recorded your own song, written it all yourself, you produced the thing, it's awesome, you mixed it, and you've taken it along. It's taken you like maybe a month to put together, and it's sounding awesome, but you're kind of like, it's just been me from start to finish, right? And I know how that feels because I do that a lot myself. And then you think, well, I'm going to add a mastering, get a new set of ears on this. I'm going to get an external mastering engineer to help me out on this project. And so you get searching online. You don't know any mastering engineers maybe. And so you just get on your favorite search engine and start searching for a mastering engineer somewhere out there in the cyberverse. And there's so many to choose from, right? And there's all different, a lot of them seem like they're great and, might have great reviews. Some have bad reviews, I'm sure, and some have great reviews, and some, there's that guy on Instagram telling you that he could do it for $5, and then there's the guy with some lavish website telling you he'll do it for $5,000, and there's so many different options and choices, and you don't really know how to choose your mastering engineer for this project. This concept today is going to help you with that. So it's a really cool concept. I heard it about, I want to say like 6 months ago. I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and someone like mentioned it randomly in passing. It was like a side note. And it's just been bouncing around in my head ever since. I think it's really awesome and great thing to keep in mind. So it's going to help you to simplify and understand the value that you're placing on that person doing that job. And it's going to help you to respect that service that you receive and respect that person that's doing that job, and help you also kind of know what you're looking for when you're looking to hire someone for a job. Also, this is also going to talk about the other side of the coin as well. So if you're the person looking to be hired, we're also going to be talking about that. So we're looking at both sides of the coin. So it's a really awesome concept, and I can't wait to share it with you. But before we do that, if you are looking to get started in the world of recording and mixing, let's say you are in your spare bedroom and your records are sounding awesome, but it's just you jamming out on a guitar and you don't really know how to take it any further, or maybe you have tried, maybe you've got yourself a bit of GarageBand or something like that. Maybe you don't know what equipment you might need. Well, I've got the answer for you, because I've got a 25-page guide for you. Information, recommendations on affordable equipment. So it's for you beginners mainly, but it's also some of the equipment in there I actually use myself still. So if you want that 25-page guide to the affordable recording and mixing equipment that you're going to need to get started, click the link in the description below. There'll be a link somewhere underneath my face, and click that, give me an email address, and I'll send it straight over to you for you to enjoy. So the concept, let's get into that. The service triangle, that's what it's called, the service triangle. What do I mean by that? Let's draw it out, let's go. At each point of this triangle, you have a different word. At the top of this triangle, you have the word quality. Down on the left-hand side, you've got efficiency. And down on the right-hand side, you've got affordability. All right, quality, efficiency, and affordability. These are all vital parts of hiring someone or being hired. Quality, efficiency, and affordability. Now, the relevance of this triangle in your situation is, let's say you're hiring a drummer. Let's say you're hiring a drummer. You've got this great song and you want to hire a drummer to record live drums because you want that kind of sound. You want live drum sound. And he's going to record it all himself because he's got the setup. He's going to record it and he's going to send you the stems for you to mix and do whatever you want with, right? That drummer sits within this triangle somewhere, all right? Now, the point of this triangle, that drummer is represented by one of the lines in the triangle. Not one of the points, but one of the lines in the triangle. And the thing you'll notice about the lines in the triangle is that they only link up two of the points at any one time, don't they? So you can't, there's no line that joins up quality, efficiency, and affordability. All right. So your drummer's represented by a line, which means if we look here, your drummer can hit both quality and efficiency pretty well. Okay. Right? If he was on that line down on the left-hand side, he'd be hitting quality pretty well. So he's a pretty good drummer. He knows what he's doing. He's got the skills. And he's also pretty efficient, right? So he is getting those stems to you quickly. Maybe he's like, all right, I'm going to get those stems to you by Friday. Easy. All right. And he's a really good drummer. So you're like, wow, this is amazing. The only thing he hasn't got on this triangle, he's got quality and efficiency, but he hasn't got affordability, right? So that's kind of to be expected, right? So he's an amazing drummer and he's giving you the stuff really quick, the stems really quick. But he's not going to be very affordable because, hang on, you're getting some really decent stuff here, right? So he's not going to be that affordable. At the same time, the other examples are he could be, high quality, so he's still a really great drummer, and he could be affordable, right? So he's really, giving you a great rate for what he's doing. But he's not necessarily going to be very efficient. You know why? Because you're not paying him very much money, so it's not on his priority list, right? It's not very high in his priorities because you didn't pay him much money. So you can then have a really good drummer that's affordable, but he is not necessarily going to be very quick. And then the last example is he could be both efficient, right? He's getting you those stems really quickly, and he could be affordable, right? Nice and cheap, but it's not going to necessarily be great quality, is it? Because, he's done it cheaply for you, so it's not high on his priority list. And he's done it really quickly, so he's kind of just bashing it out, literally. So the quality isn't necessarily going to be very high. So you understand this concept. This drummer can only be one of these lines. He can't be quality, efficiency, and affordability all at the same time. He can only be two at once. Now, this concept is also interesting if you're on the other side of the coin, as I said earlier. So let's say you are the drummer that's looking to get hired. You're the drummer that's looking to get hired by someone. You've got to know that your rates should reflect this triangle. All right. So your rates and your rates and your efficiency and I suppose the quality of your performance would be kind of the same for each job, I would hope. But you've got to take this in mind. So if somebody wants something of really high standard from you and they want it really quickly, you might want to charge them quite a bit for that service because that's a really decent service they're getting. So you shouldn't be charging them necessarily your normal rate, whatever that is. You should be charging them a premium rate because they want something really, really, really detailed, really good quality, and really, really quickly. So you've got to keep that in mind if you're someone looking to be hired. Another example of this is mixing. So let's say you want your track mixed by me. And you contact me asking, can you mix this awesome jam? I need it back by Friday this week, or sooner, and it's got to be you have endless details. I need the guitar tone to sound just like this, and I need whatever, there's all these different details you're giving me, and I've got to give it to you by Friday. You know what, I'm probably going to charge you quite a lot of money for that, right? Because it's a difficult job for me. That is a really difficult job, right? At the same time, though, if you wanted something cheap, if you were saying to me, you know what, I can't afford your rates, but I can afford this much, and it's a lot less than I would normally charge, and you want it quickly, it may not be my best work. I'm being honest with you guys. It may not be my best work. If you wanted me to do something for you in 2 days and you don't want to pay me much money for it, it may not be my best work because it's not high on my priority list, because it's not earning me much money, and I'm doing it very quickly as well. All right, so this is a really interesting concept. I love this concept, and it's great. I want you to take it away and think about it as well and put it into your scenario, whatever that is. The service triangle: quality, efficiency, affordability. You can only have 2 at a time, guys. You can only have 2 at a time, and remember that. If I was you, I would get a little sticky note right now and just draw it out on your little sticky note and stick it on your desk, so that every time whether you're hiring someone or you're looking for new clients or new customers, think about the service triangle. Remember it. All right, guys, I hope that concept was interesting, as interesting as I found it. I love that concept. Do let me know what you think about it. Head on down to the comments section down there and tell me what you think about that concept and how it relates to you. It's kind of a concept that we talk about audio on this channel, but you might find it relates to you in something completely different anyway. If you just stumbled across this video, you might find, hey, this is kind of speaking to me as well in whatever industry you're in if you're watching this. So head on down to the comments section, let me know what you think. I'll just mention again my ebook. Make sure, if you're looking for equipment recommendations, affordable equipment recommendations, head on down to the link in the description. Just give me your email address and I'll send it over. It's a really cool 25-page book that's going to give you all of those pieces of equipment you need to get started recording and mixing, and then you can start learning stuff, those tips and tricks I was talking about. They do come out almost every week, so make sure you are tuning in. So get your equipment and start learning with me at Audio Tutor. My name's Tim from Audio Tutor. Ciao.